Now we go from one money man to the money man, Lance Hokut, our friend from Lance Hokut Financial Group. Good morning, Lance. Roll Tide, brother.
Good morning, Steve and Meg. Roll Tide. How are y'all this morning?
Well, it's been a crazy, busy, really last 2 days here, but hey, we wouldn't have it any other way. We wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right. Well, I know the community appreciate y'all opening the forum and keeping it moving in a very positive and open direction.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I want to ask you about something that I know is near and dear to your heart this morning, the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater, as you have been so involved there and with so many concerts and that. And, God, we've missed the concert season there. The mayor said yesterday that he is increasingly pessimistic that there will be concerts at the Amp even this spring. Man, that's heartbreaking. If that's the case, give us some insight or your take on that.
Well, the problem that they're having to overcome, and I don't know that it's the facility itself, but in talking with folks on the inside and talking with some people who are artists, it's the artists that really are not comfortable yet getting out and addressing the issues of COVID. So, I mean, if you think about an artist that travels, I mean, they're in a different spot every night. They're exposed to so many different people outside of their own companies because, think about it, they've got stagehands at every different venue. They've got people who are probably hundreds. I mean, use the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. There are probably 100 people in the background working behind that stage that these artists are around. So, that's the issue. They don't want to go out there and get sick and mess their tours up. So I don't even know that we've even seen any tours. Now, I was coming through the coast the other day and noticed that the Panama City Beach area is planning a jam. I think I don't know if it's a June jam, but it's that
Gulf?
March.
Is it that Gulf jam?
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah, they've got it on for March of next year. So. And I felt like that was a little too early. And I'm thankful because we got to have some entertainment, y'all. I mean, watching people play baseball in a stadium with a bunch of silhouettes is just a little crazy.
Absolutely right. Yeah. If there are a lot of things that hopefully we're going to have football season and everything else, I can't imagine why we couldn't have concerts in the spring. And as you said, so many people, there's so many people involved that get paid based on concerts and bands and touring and that kind of thing. I'm sure there are artists that are ready to go. If we could green light it. Can you make enough money at the Amp? You know it like the back of your hand, Lance. Can you make enough money at the Amp social distancing? To make it worthwhile?
That's another issue so it's economics, Steve. Think about it. If you go to an artist and say, I'm going to pay you, let's say $500,000 to come and play the amphitheater, and there are a lot that they pay that. If you say, I'm going to pay you $500,000, then you've got to back into that number. So let's say it's at a 25% capacity. Well, what does that mean for the seat holder? That means their price is very high. So then the market's not going to support that. But there will be a point, I think, where the market will support it. It's like, you know what? We've got some discretionary income. We've sat here through a year of seeing nothing. We'll pay a premium to go see a concert. And I think that's probably what Panama City Beach is relying on. Plus, they're outside. You're at the beach. They can probably do it a little bit differently. So, but the amphitheater would have to charge. And again, I'm no expert at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. I've been there since day one and know a lot about it. But I've got to think they would have to charge a lot for that seat if you're still social distancing. I mean, it holds 8,100 people full capacity. I got news for you. I don't think we'll see that full capacity for a little bit of time.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yes,
Boy, it's a whole new world, isn't it?
It is a whole new world. And in fact, I'm going to tell you something else about social distancing. There's supposed to be an MMA fight on Saturday night there in Tuscaloosa, and they're already talking, oh my gosh, we're looking at reduced capacity based on what the mayor said the other night, and they're still kind of shuffling now to figure out if Strike Hard, I think it's 55 maybe, Strike Hard 55 is going on. So their plan is to make it happen, but I'm not sure if they're going to be at severely reduced capacity.
Tell us again when and where that is supposed to be.
That's at Eat My Beats at 7 o'clock this Saturday night. It's Strike Hard Productions. David Elder, one of my best buddies, and his crew run that thing, and they have been extremely successful doing the farm league, if you will, for the MMA. I know that Eric Anders is going to be there with us. He's going to commentate. He's a former Alabama football player,
oh, yeah,
current MMA fighter. So he's going to be out there, Eric Anders, and anyway, it'll be a great time to have some of that entertainment if it's able to be pulled off.
Well, it sounds like a great event. I'm thrilled to have it in town. They've asked me to fight, but I'm going to be out of town. But maybe.
You and Butterbean?
Wait a minute. Did you just compare me to Butterbean?
No, I said you and Butterbean. I didn't compare you to Butterbean. But
What made you think about Butterbean? I forget you know me. Know me. How can we contact you to help us make money with our money?
You can reach out to the Lance Hogan Financial Group at 205-345-9733. Remember, the Lance Hogan Financial Group is an independent firm. We clear through S.A. Stone. That's what I love about our time together is it doesn't have to be 100% about all the deep financial. It can be about real life, and that's what we're here to do. God bless y'all. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Happy to have you as part of the team. Lance Hocut Financial Group, LanceHocut.com, everybody. Cut.com.